least he sounds like an awesome guy. I never took him to go to the concert, but that's like
I'm not gonna call you that.
But I would
Literally never going to address you.
All right, I think we're ready to go ahead and get things started here. Thank you guys for coming out to watch the worst gaming group play Dungeons and Dragons. We hope that you don't get too frustrated. I hope that I don't get too frustrated. There will be, yeah, those are probably necessary. Thank you. At the end of the panel, there will be a giveaway of a few items. There are slips of paper and pencils next to a bucket on the sound table back there. If you haven't already put your name on one, please feel free to do that before the end of the panel. And after we're done here, we'll draw some names out and give away a few items. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get things rolling. All right, guys. Do we have the thing? Where's the starter set? It was just on the table.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you can't take that.
I wanted it.
I know.
All right.
There's a couple of books in there for me, and you guys need to find your
I'll
characters.
just let you deal with
I
that.
appreciate it.
Well, I'll tell you what, thrill a minute.
Yeah. Oh, no, we're off to a great start. All right.
I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with this ball. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Pass that down to JD. This is mine.
Thank you.
All right.
Here you go.
But yeah, I thought it might be fun to try 5th edition here, guys, since the last session went just terribly wrong. So we're going to give this a shot.
5th edition.
Okay. So I know it's new to everybody, but after you, let's see. Adam, do you have your character?
Yep.
All right, why don't you tell us who you are? Tell us a little bit about your character there.
Well, I'm Adam, and my character's name is Jim Nightblade. He is a Lightfoot halfling. He's a rogue.
Mm-hmm.
And, I look to role-playing to quell certain urges, I suppose. There's just a lot of laws.
Cryptic.
There's a lot of laws in the United States.
All right, let's move on down to Paul. Thank you, Adam. That's
Who?
Paul. You tell us about your character.
I am Pardue Magias. I'm an old man.
You're
I'm 84 years old, son.
your first level character, Paul.
I have been at this some time. I started in my later years. I was 72 years old when I started adventuring.
Uh-huh.
Still seems like
I am a grand wizard.
That's not what you should call yourself.
I am called Pardue the Grand
Okay.
Wizard.
So there's a comma between grand and wizard.
Look, just don't.
What?
Jana, how about you?
Hyphenate.
My character is. Oh, I'm Jana Severson. Was I supposed to say my name? Okay. My character is Blood Drainer. I'm a level 5 fighter.
No, you can't be
Human.
level 5. We're all starting at level 1.
Oh, but my normal character is level 5.
Yeah, but we're doing this whole thing. We're starting blank slate so that nobody has an advantage over anyone else. Because in the last game, you kind of.
All right. I'm excellent at ripping riffs on the guitar.
In the game, I don't.
Yeah, my character is real good at it. Like
They mean
probably
like a
the
lute
best.
or something, or
Like the electric guitar, like.
I feel like that's out of place in the world.
What is an electric guitar, miss?
Paul, if you could.
Like, this is just the way I always play. I don't.
Play what?
all right, it's fine. Michelle,
What?
Michelle, yeah. Tell us about your character.
My character's name is Michelle.
Okay. What does your character look like?
Like me, but hotter. Like just so fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess her neutral good is alignment. Or no, wait. Her background is soldier, class and level, cleric 1, race hill dwarf.
Okay.
And she has a Twitter. It's mbaby007. So she's good at that. She's gonna do that some more.
I don't think that's something that happens in fantasy. JD, please.
I'm JD. My character is a. I feel like strong female representation is kind of lacking in a lot of gaming and stuff like that. So I like to try to counteract that a little bit. Of a real sort of like forward-thinking kind of female character, female human fighter.
That's good to hear.
Her name is Chestia Breastus of the Heaving Breastuses.
Ah!
That's a real bait and switch there.
I believe I'm familiar with that clan.
Should have seen that coming.
Visited many a time as a young man.
What are you talking about? Paul, we haven't started yet. Oh, Jesus.
All right, let's just get into it, guys. All right, so you're a small band of adventurers. You've been traveling together for some time, and you've recently heard some rumors about the Wave Echo Cave and the fabulous treasures that are could be found within.
Yes, the Wave Echo Cave. I've been there many a time.
No, you haven't.
Literally have.
You haven't. If you
Not
would just
in real life or as the character.
Yeah, they recently unearthed it just a couple of months ago after it was buried for thousands of years. And only one of the team that went in came back alive. So there's a lot of mystery shrouding it. No one else knows the location of it because shortly after that man came back, he was assassinated. So your trip has led you to Fandolin, a small town. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Fandolin. The town consists of about 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the newer houses and the shops, showing that this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on the hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you notice the Stone Hill Inn in the center of the town, a newly built rolled house of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. As you walk inside, you see that the common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity. What are you going to do?
First thing I would like to do is ask this barkeep if there's a bathroom around here. Been on travels for a long time.
It's a fantasy game, Paul. You kind of skip over.
I need to use the restroom.
Of course.
I am going to slink into the shadows with my roguish abilities.
Okay, let's just go with that. Okay, go ahead and roll. Hold on. Everyone's looking at you, so you do have disadvantage. So you're going to have to roll 2 d20s and take the lower of the 2 rolls. All right. So roll and...
Disadvantaged is what we're calling those people now?
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the people. It's...
I rolled a 13 and then an upside down 9.
So a 6 plus what's on your... Your stealth. Yeah.
Plus 7.
Okay.
I feel like it's been a long time since I've killed anyone in this game.
We've just started playing.
Fair enough.
Literally, it's been 5 minutes. All right. Okay, so you attempt to slink into the shadows. Not surprisingly, or not unsurprisingly, or I don't remember what I was saying. Most of the patrons are looking at Chestia, so you are able to slink off into the shadows.
Good old equality.
You're welcome.
The dice don't lie. All right. Anyone else? Jana?
What are we doing?
You just
what
walked
can I
into
do?
a tavern. Anything you want. I mean, it's open
right,
to your
it's
imagination.
Anything I want. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna just like learn through the books and the maps. I'm gonna read those so I know where we're at.
No. The only
But you
copy
just-
are mine. You
Oh
don't get
man,
to
you
see
just
that.
said I got to do whatever I wanted.
Well, your character, and tell me what your character would want to do. You're playing
That's
your
what
character.
my character would want to do. He's dumb. He's only got 0 intelligence.
How does he have 0 intelligence?
When you're the blood trainer, people don't. You don't
Did
need
you
to
move
read.
your stats around from the pre-generated first character?
I think
First
she might be at a
level characters?
disadvantage.
I feel like I should be able to like learn.
Well, you can try, but you're in a bar. Are you going to talk to someone to get information? I don't understand.
Yeah, let's talk to the library keeper.
There's no... You can look to see if the library keeper is in the bar right now. I don't understand what you're trying to do.
Hopefully they're wearing a shirt that says library keeper. What are
As
you
they did
talking
back in
about?
those days.
I'll talk to the librarian. So do I roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll. The librarian's there.
Library check.
We gotta get this
1.
moving along. You rolled a 1?
Yep.
Okay. You sit down to talk. The library keeper is at a booth by herself. You sit down to
Herself?
talk with her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You sit down to talk with her. She's looking over some books and seems very distracted and frustrated with you when you sit down. She gives you a glance and then looks back to what she's doing. So we'll come back to you. Michelle, what do you want to do?
I have no idea what's going on.
What is that strange device in your hand, lass?
Don't get started.
What's wrong with Paul?
What kind of magical properties contained therein?
You are the father of 2 children.
What? I have never signed a child.
Just tell me what to do. Can I like roll a dice or something?
You can, but what do you want to do with
I
like?
don't-
What is your character doing?
I roll a 12.
Okay, to do what?
I don't know, like attack, defend.
You're
I'll
attacking
attack.
someone?
Yes.
Just someone in the bar.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
You're going to attack just a random person in the bar.
Yep.
Hey, before she does that, can I attempt to seduce the library keeper?
Can I attack the library keeper?
Yes, you can.
Finally, something interesting
Okay, I do
happens.
it. I rolled a 12. What happens?
You can add your weapon bonus on your sheet there.
I have no idea what that is.
JD, can you help her
that-
find Jana? Someone help her find that, please.
Weapon.
Weapon? I
You
don't
look
see
for the
word
one
weapon.
that says weapon.
Yeah.
Right here.
Wait.
Probably tough to
Yes.
read something on a
Plus
piece of
4?
paper.
Yes.
Okay, +4.
Not illuminated from within.
What kind of weapon is it?
I don't know. I have a warhammer. I have no idea.
A hammer?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
you smash her head in.
Great.
Is that good?
On second thought, I do not attempt to seduce the smashed head
That's
library
very wise.
keeper.
I'm winning. I'm the only one who's killed anybody.
That's extremely wise.
Yeah, she's the only one that's
Turn
killed
over.
anybody.
Okay, so I guess we move to initiative as now everyone is standing and preparing to attack you guys.
Can I? Do I get a
goodness.
chance to scan the bar for wenches first?
Sure, why not?
Okay, great.
While all
What-
this is happening, you can scan the bar for wenches. Get your perception roll, please.
Oh man, 7 + 3, 10.
10. You do notice. Let's see. There's a lovely red-haired looking lass who was wiping down a table.
Could you
is,
go into a little more detail for me, please?
She's wearing fairly plain clothes. Looks like she works in the tavern. She's
Like
wiping down.
low cut measurements. Help me out here, buddy.
I don't. Not low cut. Very conservative dress. She looks to be. I don't know. 36, 24, 36, apparently.
Yes.
That's a weird die.
Well,
That's a weird die. That has
you have to.
play 3.
Rules.
You have to do
Pairs
some
of
weird things to
numbers.
get one of these. Okay, but now everyone is on their guard. That's initiative, everybody. Roll and add your initiative modifier
Right.
and tell me what you got.
We all roll?
Yes.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
There you go.
I can't read that. Is that?
All right, Adam got an 8.
I think that's a 2.
It's a 2.
I got a 19.
19. Okay, yeah, you can. Rolled really well. That's good. All right.
You're trusting me.
She get
Ardu,
What?
what did you get for initiative?
What are you talking about?
You need to see how quickly you can act.
You need to roll this magic orb
Thank you. Yes.
to determine.
I understand now this magic orb I have found
I just want you to know
will tell me the prophecies.
I don't like what you're doing.
It says 11. What does that mean?
You have to add your initiative bonus.
What?
inviting this guy.
13.
13.
Lucky number 13.
Pardu got 13. Thank you. Michelle, what did you get?
I guess it's 2 minus 1, so whatever that is.
That's
Basic math would say that's 1.
that's 1.
JD?
14.
14 for you. Okay, so Jana's going to get to act first. The townspeople are a little slow in getting up. They're kind of shocked. A few of the women are. One of them.
I'm still in the shadows, right?
You're still in the shadows. You are hidden. There's a couple of women and a man.
Well, tell
or
me more
two
about
who
these
are
women.
Also, very distraught and completely weirded out. But there are a number of women and men who are standing
Katie's
up
kind of
now
woman.
to come at you
Distraught
after you,
and weirded out. Yeah.
brandishing
like 'em.
bottles and chairs and whatever they can get their hands on.
Do we have time to hide the body?
No, I'd say at this point you're pretty well found out.
Perhaps I have a spell to remedy this situation.
It's awfully hard to hide a Warhammer
goodness.
smashed head.
Is that a
It will take me some time to find it.
Well, it's not your turn yet, so when we get to you, hopefully you will have found
You gonna,
the
If you're
spell
gonna
you
smash
want.
somebody in the head with a hammer, you gotta cover the room in plastic first.
I'm not going to ask how you
I've
know
never
that.
played before. I
you
don't
would know.
All right, Janet, you get to act first.
All right.
What are you going to do? You are sitting at the table. There's a woman with a splattered head across from you.
I'm very hungry. Can I order?
I'm sorry, what?
It's been like 2 days since Blood Drainer has had anything to eat or drink, and he's tired of this conversation, so let's order some food.
Okay, you attempt to call over the
Pizza
barmaid.
Hut has specials right
What do you
now,
have to roll
so-
for
No,
that?
we're ordering food in the game.
So you don't seem to be getting her attention. She seems to be distracted
Like,
by the fight
I
and the woman
scream
with
at her?
the smashed in head seated across from you.
So we should put a tarp down.
It's too late for
It's-
tarps.
Well, if it would make her feel more comfortable to take my order.
All right. Do you want you're trying to order now? That's your turn. All right, JD. What are you going to do?
I want to see if I can scurry away with some of these distressed women.
You're going to do. You're scurry away.
I want to comfort them and protect them from danger. And,
I would like to comfort them also. Please let me comfort them.
they're terrified. They're
It's been a
distraught.
long time since I've comforted anyone.
Okay. Are you going to be like diplomatic and? Or
Oh
you
no, I'm just
you're
gonna find the
take-
most distressed one and just
You're
grab
just
her
going
and
to
pull her
grab
to
her
the
and
side
take
of the
off
room.
with her,
Yeah.
of course.
Maybe shout something like "I'll save you," but like "I'll save you," you know, that sort of thing.
Of course.
I will watch this.
Yeah, I bet you will.
That's creepy.
Oh man.
Give me a strength check, please. Just roll and add your strength modifier to see if you can grab her.
Let's see. Where did it go? There. 8.
8 total.
Terrible roll. Yeah.
She's going to try to resist.
Oh, they always do.
I feel like this acts against the policies of Corecon.
It's all make believe. It's only happening in everyone's mind, so that makes it all okay.
Fantasy.
You're unable to get a good hold on her as she is
Wouldn't be the
obviously
first time.
resisting.
You get Wrigley.
Pardue,
Well, now things get interesting. Allow me to help you, lass. I will cast a spell from my book.
okay. What spell are you going to cast?
Sleep now, fair lady.
You're trying to make
What's that?
Chestia fall asleep?
Well, one of them. It doesn't matter which one, honestly.
You're just trying to go for the
Take any
general
one of
area.
them to fall asleep is
You're
really.
just aiming for the general area. All right, roll
Should I-
to
Aiming
cast
for
your
the what
spell.
area?
What?
Roll. Use the magic.
The magical
Thing.
orb from the oracle, yes. It tells me 18. What does it mean?
What's the spell bonus on
You have
it?
to add
It's-
something
yeah.
from your magic sheet. Well, you're the worst person.
spell.
That's not it. You're literally pointing to something that's the wrong thing.
All right.
I cast sleep.
Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. Current hit point. Okay. Okay. So yes, this creature's within the 20 feet of a point you choose within range.
We all know
So-
how sleep works.
You need to roll.
It's right here in my book.
You need to roll 5d8, please.
That is a Shakespeare
5
book.
8-sided dice.
I'm sorry.
Can you give him some more? Just
Give him some more of the fancy magic rocks.
Okay, roll this one.
For learning the future.
There you go. And there you go. There you go. Some numbers.
okay. All right. So 26. They're all normal people. So you and about 20 other people around you fall asleep.
Great. Now it's time to get cooking.
Now, who's gonna?
If it helps, you're on top.
I can live with that. I can work with that.
All right, Adam, it's your turn.
I feel like I haven't had a turn in like a long time.
You rolled really low, so it's coming. You just
I feel like
You just have to wait your turn.
So set the scene for me.
okay.
There's 20 people that just fell asleep.
Yes.
How many people are still awake? And who am I closest to?
There's the bartender behind the bar. He's still awake. The redhead who is cleaning, and there's about 5 other guys on the other side of the room who are still awake and still coming after
And we
the
need
party.
we need to find out about this wave echo cave somehow too. So
Right.
all right, I'll shoot the bartender in the neck with an arrow.
Why wouldn't you? Okay, you're hidden from sight. You have advantage. Roll 2d20 and take the highest one.
Ooh, 20. This guy's jacked up.
Oh my goodness. Roll it again, please.
18.
Okay. What's the damage on your crossbow or your bow? Your short bow? Is that what it is there?
Yes, my short bow. It's 1d6 plus 3 of piercing damage,
All right.
which is the best kind of damage.
That's debatable, but okay. Roll a d6.
Oh, that's the one that looks like a Yahtzee dice, right?
But,
All right, so it's plus 3 is 6. and then
Okay.
Plus 5.
okay. So with the critical, yeah, the arrow shoots through his neck, comes out the other side. He lets out a blood-curdled, just kind of, a gurgling, bloody scream as he collapses to the ground dead.
Wait! Where's the bathroom? I'll find it myself.
We'll find.
Nicely done, halfling.
Thank you. It was.
Did he make noise loud enough to wake me up?
No, I'm sorry. It's magical sleep. That's
right.
not gonna wake you up.
You know, that was as
This
satisfying
guy.
as I hoped it would be.
Good.
That's good.
I'm happy for you. All right. Some people are coming at you guys now. Goodness, they are terrible. Oh,
Excuse
this one
me, I need to wake up Breasticus.
Oh, am I still hidden from sight?
No, you are now. People know where you are now.
Whoa! Somebody shot the bartender with an arrow. You guys, are we past that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I'm pretty sure that that's not going to work at this point.
Paul,
What is that bulge in your robe?
That is inappropriate. It's terribly inappropriate.
That's not how.
No, it's
Try
not.
again.
It's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet.
Try his butt.
I'm
Come
missing
sit down.
my turn.
I've come to the conclusion she's asleep.
Fantastic.
You would think somebody who's willing to dress as their character would be better at the game.
What game?
You've begrudgingly earned my respect.
Michelle, what is your armor class?
18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
One of the townsfolk is coming at you with a broken bottle.
That's cool.
It hits you. You take 3 damage. 3 damage as he slices at you.
Am I supposed to keep track of those?
Yes, that would probably be ideal.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Keep track of that at some point. And then it's your turn now.
It doesn't matter.
So if you want to smash someone else's head, go right ahead.
My turn?
Yeah,
Finally?
it's your turn.
I'm gonna skip my turn. I saw
So-
a video of a corgi and I want to keep watching it. So next time. It's
I'll
fine.
play. I'll play Ferg.
She can play for me. If that's
It,
I
I just don't even.
she is now Michelle.
So you're not playing at all, and you're playing two characters.
yeah. that's-
I'm kind
No,
of.
well,
still
she's
playing.
like my roommate, so she's like kind of like the same.
Will one of whoever's actually playing kill one of the people that's
All
sleeping,
right.
please? They're just sleeping.
That's a good point, Adam. I really think Adam's had some great ideas. So let's
Well, I don't really need the affirmation, but thank you.
Who's the closest to me that's sleeping the most?
Got your Venn diagram?
There's just a person. There's a person on the ground.
Is this person a man or a woman?
I don't know.
Does that really matter?
It's a man.
You're
Ooh.
gonna kill him.
Is he single? I'm praying for my friend.
Is he single?
You can make a perception check to see if there's a ring on his finger. I guess.
Uh-oh, there's a ring. 16.
You rolled a 16. You look down, and amidst the pile of bodies on the floor, you're able to see his left hand, and there is indeed a ring on his finger.
I'm single.
I guess you gotta cut his finger off.
I think that's what we should do.
With the hammer, you're going to cut his finger off.
I'm like a surgeon with this hammer. I am. I'm a healer. All
Hammer.
Go ahead. Go ahead and roll.
right, let's do it. 5.
You rolled a 5. What's
Like
the
a
bonus for the
surgeon.
hammer?
You end up knocking your own nose off.
9 altogether is +4.
Okay. What's damage on the hammer?
I don't know.
It's right next to it.
Oh, I already
guys are
did it.
terrible at this.
So, I don't know. It's
Let me
like
see.
Chinese on this one. I can't read it.
You know, they say that
Damage is 1d8 plus
same
2.
thing over and over again,
Oh,
but I
it's
never
1d8
felt
plus
it
2. My eyes are bad. Look at these glasses. 1d8 plus 2.
Okay. Roll a d8 and add 2.
That's this one.
No, this one.
Those are my runes.
8.
So
Plus
10.
2. 10.
So what now?
Plus 2 is.
So am I cutting this guy's hand off or what?
he doesn't have a hand anymore. Yes, it's smashed completely flat. All the bones are broken, and you would guess he's probably not going to survive the trauma of having his hand
Oh,
completely
somebody should
smashed
probably take care of
like
that.
that.
It's not nice.
The barkeep could do it, but he's indisposed. Life is meaningless, you guys.
All right, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit here because you guys are very clearly going to just wipe the floor with all these normal people.
Oh,
You've
so
managed-
basically you're gonna take our birthdays away.
I'm sorry. Did you want to?
No, we're fine.
Well, it was Blood Drainer's
Got to
role,
shoot
but
that one
it's
guy in the
okay.
neck with an arrow, I
You
guess.
do you.
Yeah, you do you, Trumbo.
Well, you managed to capture and. I'm sorry. Where did Michelle go?
I'll be back. Hang on.
She's just doing her thing.
Ladies macking.
What is that device you have in your hand, lass?
Why are you even
Look at it.
acknowledging?
You managed to get some information out of somebody about the Wave Echo Cave, probably by
Wait, before we
torturing
skip
them
ahead here, while I'm
horribly.
asleep, can I roll to have salacious erotic dreams while I'm magically asleep?
I don't know if you have to roll. You can just say you have.
You can just imagine it yourself. You just go
Well,
right
I
ahead.
have been, so.
Like, can we make it so that we like stole a map of the caves from one of the dead people? Like I stole it from the librarian because it's just more interesting. And it like takes us through the story, you know.
Fine. You stole a map off of the dead woman's body.
Oh, you really gave up on that one. Really folded up shop on.
Well, I feel like I have really good ideas sometimes. So
All right, you guys are heading to the cave, I take it?
Yes, the Wave Echo Cave,
That's the
because
one.
we're playing the
We're just
game
gonna skip
properly.
all this stuff. Who cares? This
That's where we want to go.
Am I awake yet?
out here. Yes, you're awake. You guys are traveling. You reached the cave. I need to find the chapter because I just don't.
While you were asleep, nothing happened. I just wanted to say that.
All right. Now that we're not in a town full of innocent people, maybe we can get somewhere. So you arrive at the Wave Echo Cave. You approach the cave entrance, and the entrance tunnel leads into a large cavern, supported by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalagmites. In the western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, lanterns, flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear. Amid the supplies, you see the body of a dwarf miner, dead for at least a week. The northeastern section of the cavern has collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-foot deep pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down the side of the pit, at the bottom of which there is a rough-hewn tunnel heading northwest and east.
Oh, are we in yet?
You guys
Pardu.
are in the entrance.
Pardu,
Yes.
I recommend that you use whatever floating spell you might have to get down to the bottom of that thing there.
I will look into
I would
this.
imagine if you just step off the edge,
I just need
you'll
to
probably
check
just
my
float
book.
down. That is a book of Shakespeare's plays.
What?
It is, yes.
It's my spell book.
He's gonna cast a sonnet.
Anybody else doing anything?
While
just gonna climb down the
they're
rope.
fiddling around, can I go see if I can light some of that hemp rope on fire?
The one that's dangling down into your only way down into the cave.
I guess
That
it would
one?
help to probably maybe
We
if
can
you read
smoke the
clearer.
rope when we get to the bottom.
Okay, that's
Maybe if you weren't thinking
solid
about
plan.
your erotic
Fine, then I'll
dreams,
just
you'd be all
scan
right.
the cave for bucks and wenches, I suppose.
I already. The only other person in the entrance is the dead dwarf.
Female dead dwarf?
No.
That is a fair question, though. Don't get tart about it.
I mean, I speak Dwarvish, so I just figured I'd ask.
I'm gonna help you out and climb down the rope because I can
Thanks
see
for
the
helping me.
shenanigans are really
I
bothering me.
appreciate all of your help today.
The Echo Wave Cave sound kind of like an aquarium, so let's have one of those in there.
Wait, you want an aquarium inside the cave?
Yeah, that'd be cool. It sounds like.
I'm sure that the miners brought an aquarium with them
Is there
to
dolphins?
explore the cave. Maybe if you keep searching, you'll find it.
All right, let's do that. That's what I'm
Move forward
doing.
through a passage
I'm
or
looking-
something.
Can I climb
Really
down this
have to,
rope?
like.
Yes, you are climbing down
I'm
the rope.
climbing down that rope.
I will. You are climbing down the rope. He's climbing down the rope.
Okay,
Jim,
I'm gonna follow him down the rope.
okay, we have 2 people climbing down the rope.
Why not?
Both of my characters, Michelle and Blood Drainer.
You're still doing both?
Well, I.
She was in the audience.
Which one's mine again?
Look, let's be fair, she
I'll
wasn't
go
really
down
playing
the
anyway.
rope.
Okay, so everyone's going down the rope.
I'm also.
There you go.
Are you going down the rope, Paul?
We're a regular X-Men.
Who's Paul? Oh,
No.
that's his line.
I am going to massage my feet on account of this gout. I will be taking my time doing that.
A bunch of old person stuff.
Why are you playing a feeble when you can?
It's who I am.
All right. Pardu is massaging his gout. The rest of you are going down into a dark cave. Does anybody have a light source of some kind?
Chestius, light a fire.
Yeah, I would assume I have a torch or something.
You would assume so.
I am a rogue.
I have a tinderbox. Yes, I do.
Blood Drainer likes to smoke cigars, so he has like a handful of them.
Oh, I have a bunch of torches.
There you
I guess.
go.
So we could like do something
All
Light
right.
up a torch.
like that.
So, are you going to attempt to do that on the rope, or are you going to
I don't.
go
Wait,
up
are
or down?
all 4 of us comically holding onto the rope in a chain right now? Like we're all just...
Yes.
Okay, let's all climb
does that
back up
affect
the
the rope
rope
climbing?
and light a torch with her torches in my tinderbox and then start going down the rope again.
Oh wait, so we're gonna climb back up the rope?
Right, so that we can light a torch and then go back down the rope.
Guys, probably light the rope at the bottom.
We could play poker instead. Can we do that?
Why?
That's less exciting than
Poker?
I have
Okay,
a
so-
torch. Why don't I just light my torch?
Sorry, I was really
That's
expecting you to say something when I said play poker.
It was real hard to keep that one back, let me tell you.
I
have
did
a
poker,
torch.
thank you very much, with my finger. I said, hey, wake up.
That's true.
And she did not.
So you lost the game. Okay, so you guys climb back up, you light a torch, you're climbing back down.
Right.
Okay, excellent. So you climb down the rope, and as you make your way down inside, you see the old entrance to the cave that had been blocked off previously. Many tunnels intersect at this natural 30-foot high cavern. The walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc remains. Half a dozen large brass lanterns stand in niches or on ledges around the cavern, but none are lit.
Are any of them female dwarfs?
the pictures.
Do you have any kind of knowledge about dwarf anatomy? They're skeletons.
I speak dwarvish.
As do I.
Again, they're skeletons. They're probably not going to talk back. And if they do, you have bigger concerns than their gender.
Fair enough.
I
Fair
think
enough.
that we should light the torches that are not lit. That sounds like something that people would do in this situation.
I get to light the torches.
Okay.
All right?
I mean, it's up to him, but as de facto leader of
It's
this
her
group,
torch, I just lit it.
Anyone can, I don't care.
I feel like we should all just light the torches.
Yeah.
Who says light the torches? Say aye.
Yay!
All
Glad
right.
we could take that to a committee vote. You guys,
Lit.
as you walk around, you begin lighting some of the torches and the brass lanterns that are around the room. You hear a screeching up above you, and
Ah, my gout! Ouch! Really hurts.
it's not you. I mean, it's also you.
Pardu, climb down here.
What? I can't hear you.
Wow, I even did the thing where I used your stupid fake name and then you play it like it doesn't work?
Oh, I'll climb down then.
About 10 sturges
Hey,
drop
Pardew,
down
I
from the
think we
ceiling
found the bathroom.
and descend upon you. Roll initiative.
What descends upon us?
Sturges.
Sturgeons?
No, not sturgeons. They're
Sturgis?
These things. They're these weird little
Like a motorcycle
bat-like
rally?
bird things.
Oh, okay, it's like a
Yeah.
flying squirrel, but
22.
Sure,
What are we
but
rolling?
deadlier.
initiative.
Initiative 22,
11.
11 for you.
11-ish.
5.
5.
Oh, is this the...
Yes.
Yeah, Pardew.
The prophets told me 12.
The prophets told you 12.
Michelle has a 0.
Shell has a 0. Okay, and
Killing these
Sturgis,
initiative rolls.
They get. Oh, there they are. All right. So, Jana, you get to act first again. They're flying around the room, screeching, and none of them are currently within arm's length. They're circling above you in the cavern, the roof of the cavern.
I use my bow as a baseball bat and I start smacking them out of the sky.
You use. Why wouldn't you just? You're gonna try to swing and hit them, like a person with a broom in an attic of like a school somewhere, like the janitor.
Well,
Did-
do you have a better idea? Because they're not.
I do. I have a great idea. I have a fantastic idea of how to use your bow to shoot things at a distance.
As a rogue, Jana, I recommend
I'm
you
a
shoot it.
fighter, not a shooter. I don't know how to shoot these arrows.
You have a proficiency with the bow, so your character knows how to shoot the bow.
Right, I'll shoot 2 arrows.
You can only shoot one.
Then why have 20?
God, dude, I feel, Trumbo, I want to step in, but she's making a good case. He does have some good ideas. is.
Like, if I have 20 arrows, I feel like
All right,
I'm
you
able
can
to,
knock
like,
and shoot 2 arrows, but you do so at a disadvantage because you're not trained how to do that. Go ahead,
We just had
roll
this
2d20
conversation.
and give me the lower result.
I think it's differently advantaged.
I roll there's a 1 at 13.
You got a 13.
Well, she got a 1 and a 3.
No, you don't put them together.
Well, then you should say so.
So you roll
I got
the
a
1.
4.
Roll it again, please. Roll the 1 again and tell me what you get.
Ooh, 20.
Okay, so
Deuce.
You're gonna shoot a bad thing.
you put 2 arrows on your bow and you shoot them, but since you don't know how to do that because it's a difficult thing to do, they just kind of fly off in 2 different directions. You don't hit anybody or anything. So nothing bad happens except you lost 2
So I should have
arrows.
used it as a bat. Is what you're saying.
You should have used it with 1 arrow, is what I'm saying. Just. That's your turn. Pardue, you are up top. You hear the screeching sounds underneath you and the sound of 2 arrows clanking around.
I have a spell just for this occasion.
You did climb down, right? Or are you going?
He has not climbed down
has
yet.
not.
He was still massaging his gout. And or using the bathroom. I don't even know.
Where are these sturges?
They are down in the cavern below you.
Magic missile?
You have to see them to hit them with a magic missile. If you just fire them down the hole, it's not going to do
Magic
anything.
missile!
Fine, you shoot magic missiles down the hole and nothing happens. You guys, you're standing underneath there and you see 2 little things manage to fall down. And that's great. Adam?
Okay, Purdue, you tried. Good job, buddy.
Can I see Pardue right now?
If you look up the hole, faintly.
I'm gonna climb up there.
You're going to climb up the rope.
Yep, I'm gonna climb up that rope.
Sure, make an athletics check.
Ooh, 10 plus. Is that acrobatics that I would add to it?
No, it should be athletics. Is there no?
Starts with a T. -1. 9. I mean, it's a T after the A. I know that.
All right, yes, 9.
3.
All right, you're starting to ascend the rope.
All right.
Then they're going to go, well, as you're climbing up the rope, they're going to come after you. What's your armor class?
14.
14, all right. Well, first one dives at you with a claw. And, or no, sorry, that one, not its claw. It's coming at you. It latches onto you and attempts to do a blood drain.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
Can I hold on to the rope with one hand and
we're gonna
swat at it?
Well, we're gonna see if you hold on to the rope. You take 4 damage, and it latches onto you.
Okay.
So every turn, it's just going to suck blood out of you unless you're able to get it off of you.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Sounds like my ex-wife. Rest in peace.
A second one does the same thing. You take 5 damage. Third one misses. Fourth one latches on. Take another 3 points of damage.
I'm unconscious.
You fall off the rope towards the floor. You hadn't had a chance to get very high up, so you only take 6 more points of damage when you hit the ground, unconscious. JD?
I'm coming, Jim. I'll save you.
So the flying squirrel things. First of all, any of the flying. Never mind.
There are 3 of them that are latched on to Jim's face.
I did that for you guys. Now you've got them all in one place.
There's no more. They're just all latched onto his face.
That's, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm gonna climb up the rope now.
Roll an athletics check to climb up the rope, please.
But you said there was no more of them up there, right?
The
You still
athletics
have to
check is to
climb up the
climb
rope.
the rope, not to get away from the flying squirrels.
Yeah, I understand. 8 and 5 is 13.
13, you begin to ascend the rope. Michelle, the healer of the group.
Yep.
One of your party is unconscious on the ground with several Sturges sucking blood out of him. What are you going to do?
I'd like to climb the rope too.
Oh my god.
I feel like I could be more useful there.
I, as a person who is empty of blood, I would disagree, but I can't say anything because I'm empty of blood, you see. And I bet something entertaining or humorous could happen if I wasn't
I think
empty of blood.
I could
Maybe you
probably.
should heal him.
You know, I'm just, there's a large natural act of God, and the cave just, there's a big cave in, and you all die.
Wait, but I'm a healer.
Worst DM ever.
Done.
Should have been the name of this
We never
panel.
even got to my backstory.
I hate all of you.
Up the rope.
I was searching for my family members, you see. We never even got to talk about it.
No, and we never will. The end. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the panel. I'm going to retrieve the box of names. We'll do some giveaways. We're going to give away this very starter set with all of the character information on it.
Oh, I'm gonna sign.
Yes. We'll get signatures, some autographs in pencil, so they'll last.
Enjoy.
And then, yeah, I'll be right back. I'll grab that. You guys say something entertaining.
How about we give it up for Josh Trumbo
Absolutely.
for putting this together?
That's way farther than we ever got in our warm-up sessions.
Yeah.
So
Got out of the
we actually got out of the tavern for the
Yeah.
first time
Well,
ever.
but we really it was more of a time constraint thing. I think
know.
that got us out of there.
Yeah, I
was
pushed you
joy.
along today.
That was
Thank
It was
you.
fun. I wanted to get you. All right, so we have the starter set here, donated by Rich Early from Paradox Comics and Cards. We also have a box of D&D minis and a dice set, but they are in the gaming room. So if you win, follow me to the gaming room after this, and we'll get you hooked up with that. And then we're also going to give away a copy of our brand new CD, the Kamikaze Snowman's new CD, Doug, which is available here at the con. So let's start off with the starter set. Or actually, we'll call out the names here. So there were 4 prizes, right, that I listed off? And then it'll be first come, first serve. So your first name, you get to choose which one you want. So that way, if you already have the starter set, you've already got the books or something, you don't end up with something that you can't really use. So I have Sid Sabin. You get to choose first. Let's see. Next will be Jeremy Grinsteiner. That's somewhat close. Next one, Cheryl Sully. And Remington Dansuri. So come on up and tell us what prizes you want, and we'll get you hooked up. And everyone else, thank you again for coming. We have
Thanks, guys.
thanks to Stand Up Records for sponsoring us. They're the ones
Thanks
that printed
for
off the
coming,
awesome cards we
everybody.
designed. We hope to see you tomorrow night at
11:30.
the 11:30 at the Stand Up Comedy Showcase, where all of these guys will be doing stand up comedy for you. So thanks again. We'll see you
also,
around.
don't
Thank
forget
you.
to buy the Kamikaze Snowman Key Store T-shirt, where you can buy a key for any lock.
Yes, very
Except,
important.
apparently, according to the back of the shirt, keys do not actually work in locks.
All right,
but they're
thank you again,
wonderful.
everybody, so
Thanks,
much for
guys.
coming. All right, see you.
Aspen, what'd you say your name is?
Never done Jack.
Glad to meet you. Who's your friend?
Dick. Don't say Dick.
What do you know? And you, friend, what's your handle?